such a very, very important Veda mantra which we must try to remember on a daily basis, because this Veda mantra speaks about death. What we must remember all the time, we must remember death. That means we must remember that we will be gone one day. That one day can be tomorrow, that one day can be after 10 years. We do not know that. So God is giving a very, very important knowledge in this mantra. God says, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati writes in the Padartha Anvaya Bhashya, Maharishi writes, He Krito, Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye Om Smar, Klibe Paramatmanam Swaswarupam Cha Smar Kritam Smar, Atrasto Vayur Anilam Anilo Amritam Dharati Ata Idam Shariram Basmantam Bhavati Iti Vijanita. The mantra is Vayur Anilam Amritam Atedam Basmantang Shariram Om Krito Smar Klibe Smar Kritang Smar. God is giving the instruction to Krito. What is Krito? Hey Krito. Krito means Jivatma. The meaning of Krito is Karam Karne Wali Jivatma. If you read Darshanas, if you read especially Sankhya Darshan, in Sankhya Darshan Kapil Muni says that Jivatma does not do karma. The karma is done by Anthakaran. The karma is done by Man Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. In fact, he says Ahankar. Ahankar does the karma. Here Paramatma says Jivatma does the karma. Both are indicating same only, but there Kapil Muni is trying to explain how the karma happens. Here Paramatma is giving a top level information. He says that you are Jivatma, you are the one who is responsible for your karma. There in Sankhya Darshan, Kapil Muni says Jivatma cannot do karma. Paramatma has given the facilities to do karma through Man Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. So Jivatma thinks to do the karma. Immediately the system will take care of doing the karma. So that's a difference. There is no contradiction. So here in this mantra, Paramatma is giving a knowledge that although your body does the karma, for example, I am shouting at somebody. My body is doing the karma of shouting. My mouth is shouting. My voice is coming out. My eyes are, seeing that person. Body is doing all the activity. But who is responsible? Body is not responsible. The responsibility is with Jivatma. So that's why here Paramatma says, you are Krito, you are Karam Karne Wali Prani. So Paramatma is giving an advice that try to do Shubh Karma. Or in fact Paramatma does not use the word try. Paramatma says do Shubh Karma. He Krito Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye. Here it is very, very important for us to understand Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye. At the time of leaving your body, Sharir Tyaga Samaye. When you are going to leave your body will stay here, but you will not stay. You will go away. You are still alive because you are Jivatma. You are ever alive because you are Jivatma. But body is not ever alive. Body looks alive because of your presence. Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye. What you must do at the time of death. Here the question comes, when will my death happen? The death can happen at any point. Even at this moment I am talking to you, earthquake can happen and I can die. At the time of recording the video also I can die. Possibilities are there, right? So Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye means all the time. The real meaning of Tvam Sharira Tyaga Samaye at the time of death means all the times. Whenever possible. All the times is the meaning of this. Most important. In fact, in the Hindi Bhashya, Maharishi writes like this. See, मनुष्यों को चाहिए कि जैसी मृत्यु समय में चित्त की वृत्ति होती है, और शरीर से आत्मा का पृथक होना होता है, वैसे ही इस समय भी जाने। मीन्स उल्टा, इसको उल्टा पढ़ना चाहिए। मृत्यु के समय में चित्त की वृत्ति कैसी होगी? एट द टाइम ऑफ डेथ योर चित्त वृत्ति विल बी लाइक व्हाट? At the time of death, your chitta vritti will be as same as at the time of your life. That means all along my life I am doing Kam, Krodh, Madh, Lobha, Ahankar. At the time of death also my chitta vritti will be like that. And all the life, if I am praying to Paramatma, I am doing dharmic activities, I am submitting myself to Paramatma, I am in Ishwar Pranidhan, I am in Tapasya. In that case, what will happen? In that case, at the time of death, the same vritti will be there. That's what here this mantra says. Tvam sharira tyaga samaya. You do not know your end of lifetime. So all the time what you must do, Om Smar. And for Om, Maharshi writes Om. Etan Nama Vacha Ishwaram. Om is the Nam of what? Ishwaram. Om is Vachak. Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha. Om is Vachak, Vacha is Paramatma. Suppose I say my name is Rajesh or my name is Rama. Vachak is Rajesh, Vachak is Rama, but Vacha is me, myself. So when you call somebody, hey Rama, come here, you are using the word Rama, but who is going to come? The person Rama is going to come. Similarly here, Etan Nama Vacha Ishwaram. So at the time of death, that means at the time of living, all the time, whenever possible, whenever you are not engaged in any other activities, remember Paramatma. At the time of death, automatically it will come. You don't need to force yourself to remember Paramatma at the time of death. When you are taking the name of Paramatma, when you are alive, at the time of death, automatically Paramatma's name will come. When you are alive, you are remembering your Acharya. At the time of death, automatically you will remember Acharya. When at the time of living, when you are remembering Ved mantra, at the time of death, automatically everything will be remembered. Very, very important concept Paramatma is giving. Tvam sharira tyaga samaye Om Smar. And this is the first information. Second, actually, first is you are Jivatma, you are Karam Karne Wali. You are the one who is doing the karma. Like Sankhya Darshan says, your Antekaran is doing the karma. But remember, yes, because of a presence of mind, buddhi, chitta, ahankar, only karma is happening. But remember, Paramatma is not going to give the result of the deeds to man, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. Paramatma will give the result of the deeds to Jivatma. Most important concept. Number one. Number two is, all the time we must remember Paramatma. Then at the time of death we will remember Paramatma. And number three, Klibe Paramatmanam Swaswarupam Smar. The meaning of Klibe in this mantra is Swa Samartyaya, अपने सामर्थ्य को बढ़ाने के लिए, to increase your capability. First of all, try to understand, try to ponder upon, try to think upon who you are. Every day, try to think who you are. You are Jivatma and you are Alpa Shaktivan. You have Alpa Jnana. You are at one place, you are not omnipresent. All those things we must try to remember every day. And further, when we do Chintan Manan of our Samarthya, and also when we pray to Paramatma, when we remember Paramatma, like in Vedas there are many mantras. Saho Asi Sahomai Dehi, Viryamasi Viryamai Dehi, Balamasi Balamai Dehi. We are praying to Paramatma, you are all powerful, give me some power. I don't have any power. You are all powerful. You are omnipresent. Give me some power to me. Hey Paramatma. We are praying to Paramatma. So, when we do Klibe, when we think about our Samarthya, and when we think when we tell to Paramatma that I am nothing in front of you, please give me something. I am Agyani, you are Gyani. Give me some knowledge, Paramatma. So what this inspires, the statement will inspire us to do activities accordingly. I don't have knowledge. Paramatma, give me knowledge. So how Paramatma will give knowledge? Paramatma says that go and do Veda Adhyan, you will get knowledge. Go to Rishi, Muni, Acharya, Tapasvis. They will teach you what is Viveka Gyan. They will teach you what is Vairagya. This is knowledge. Nothing else is going to come with us. Remember my Manusmriti video a couple of days back. Knowledge is the only thing which will accompany us. Our knowledge, our karma. And what knowledge? Not the knowledge of PhD, MA, MBA, BE, MBBS, BTech. No. The knowledge of Veda Vidya, the knowledge of Brahma Vidya, that will accompany us. So, Klibesmar means we must understand who we are, what is our capability, and we must increase our capability by doing Mananchintan of Vedas, by doing Mananchintan of Paramatma's knowledge. Very, very important. And also Kritam Smar. The subject is much, much deeper. So when the body dies, you must do one thing that is given in this mantra. But before the body dies, what you must do also is given in this mantra. That is very important. So Kritam Smar. Try to remember every day what karmas you have done. See here, Maharishi writes in his Hindi book, वर्तमान समय में एक परमेश्वर की ही आज्ञा का पालन, उपासना और अपने सामर्थ्य को बढ़ाया करें. वर्तमान समय में when you are alive, एक परमेश्वर का चिंतन करो. Don't ever worship hundreds of Paramatma. There are no hundreds of Paramatma. There is only one Paramatma who is mentioned by Paramatma as Paramatma in the Vedas. And also here he says, we must agya ka palan, we must follow the agya of instructions of Paramatma as mentioned by Paramatma in the Vedas. This is called as Kritam Smar. And also, kiya hua karma nishfal nahi hota. Always remember, Kritam Smar also means always remember that whatever karma you have done or you are doing will never go in waste. If you have done a sinful activity, sinful deed, it will not go in waste. If you have done a punya karma, if you have done a pious deed, it will not go in waste. Remember this. This is called as Kritam Smar. So when we remember this, that none of my karma will go in vain, then what I will do? I will always try to do good karma. I will not do bad karma, right? So Kritam Smar has this meaning. And also Kritam Smar also one more meaning. Has one more meaning. My Acharya used to say that try to understand on a daily basis what are the sins you are doing and try to correct it on the next day. So day by day, we must try to correct ourselves towards the true Vedic path. This is the meaning of Kritam Smar. So this is the real meaning. And after that, what happens? Dehanta Samaye. When your body is dying, what happens? Vayuhu Anilam Amritam. Here also see the Brahma Vidya. Vayuhu. Vayu means, Maharishi writes, Dhananjaya Adi Rupaha. The Sharir has got Dhananjaya Pran. Pran, Apan, Vyan, Udan, Saman, Dhananjaya, Krikala, Devadat, Nag, Kurma. There are 10 prans, minimum 10 prans in our body. Dhananjaya Adi means this 10 pran is called as Vayu, and where it is holding what? It is holding Anilam. It is holding its Karana Rupam. It is holding its cause. The effect is holding the cause. That means in any effect you will see the cause. For example, you take a clay pot, the clay pot is holding the clay. We can say like that. And also we can say vice versa. The clay is holding the clay pot. That also we can say. So both are right. The clay pot is holding the clay. That means the clay pot has got the characteristics of the clay. Similarly, Dhananjaya Adi Roop, the Vayu is holding its cause. What is the cause of Vayu? The cause of Vayu is Tanmatrani. Sparsha Tanmatrani. So Vayu has got the characteristics of Sparsha Tanmatrani, and then Anilam is holding the characteristics of Amrutam. That Tanmatrani is made from Prakriti. So in the Tanmatrani there is the cause of that Tanmatrani is Prakriti. So it has the guna of Prakriti. Amritam. Prakriti is Amritam. Amritam means never destroyed. Prakriti, Jivatma, Paramatma are never destroyed. That's why in Vedas, Prakriti is also called as Amritam. So here Paramatma is giving a very important vital knowledge. We say that Pran nikal gaya, uska pranam pedit. In Tamil we say pranam pedit. In Hindi we say Pran nikal gaya. So Pran is made from Prakriti. Pran is not alive. You are alive. You You have been given pran by Paramatma. So at the time of death, when the breathing stops, pran nikal gaya, that pran also is non-alive matter. And this body was holding that pran. This human body was holding that pran. So this human body is also Jad Tattva. The pran Vayu is also Jad Tattva. The cause of that pran Anilam also is Jad Tattva. The cause of that Anilam Sparsha Tanmatrani is also Jad Tattva, is Prakriti. Everything is made from Prakriti. So what happens at the time of death, Ata, when the pran goes away from your body, from the body, Ata idam basmantam. Idam shariram basmantam. This sharir must be destroyed. This sharir must be destroyed. How? Basmantam, by burning. We must burn the sharir, and there is a very clear process how to burn the sharir. I have made many videos in my channel. Go through my channel. So basmantam shariram, Paramatma is giving instructions in the Vedas to burn the body. That means we must not bury the body. We must not throw the body in the water. We must not throw the body in the forest for animals to eat. We must burn the human body. This is the instructions of Paramatma. So before death, what we should do? Remember Paramatma. At the time of death, what we must do? Remember Paramatma. Before the death, what we must do? We must try to increase our samarthya by asking it from Paramatma, that hey Paramatma, I am a sinner. You are not a sinner. You are all powerful. You are the most mightiest justice provider. You are the chief justice. I am a sinner. Please make me pure. I don't want to commit any sins. So I am taking sankalp that I will follow the true path. This is klibesmar, increasing our capability by doing chintan manan of Paramatma. And also kritam smar, that remember that none of your deeds are going in vain. Every deed is counted, and accordingly the result is awarded by Paramatma. So all these things are remembered, and at the time of death your Vayu means the Dhananjaya Adi Roop, 10 pran in the body, the 10 pranas, which is made from Prakriti. 10 prana is made from Tanmatrani, which is called as Anilam in this mantra. And that Tanmatrani is made from Prakriti. And all these things are non-alive. Because everything is non-alive, your body is also non-alive. You are alive, your body is not alive. So when the pran goes out of the body, burn the body. Burn the body in a proper method. There is a very clear method to burn the body. And when we burn the body like that, there is no pollution. There is no durgandh, there is no bacteria, there is no virus, there is no harmful diseases that will spread. Because we are following the instructions of Paramatma in the Vedas. So this is the importance of such a mantra. So every day what we must remember, that I can die any point of time and I don't have time. I have to follow the instructions of Paramatma. I don't have time. And this body is non-alive matter. So let us not weep when somebody dies. Of course, it's easy to tell. Even Sri Krishna could not tolerate the death of his sons. I was reading Mahabharata, Musal Parva. I will make a video soon. Musal Parva, Sri Krishna also was unable to tolerate the death of his sons. But anyway, death is certain. So we must always do Manan Chintan of our body, that this body will go away one day. We must be preparing ourselves for death 24/7. Very, very important Veda mantra. We must try to remember such Veda mantras on a daily basis. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.